Okay, you guys see the tier list and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, we'll do this how we usually do it. Give every character uh a score out of 10. So first up, Abe Lincoln. How are we feeling about him?
He got better in season 2, but he was great in season 1. That's literally my only
I th
opinion about him.
I think that he is very goofy. On God, he's very like how to describe it? He's just kind of not all there, you know? He's very unaware of situations happening around him, and I find that really funny because that's just like me for real. Um, so I think he good. I think he good. I think I'd give him like I want to say an 8 out of 10, just because bro's like the main character, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't
You know?
very likable in season one, but so I would have like given him like a 4 or something. But season two makes me like him a lot better, so I guess I'd have to give him. So it makes me raise him from a 4 to a 7, which is a really big accomplishment, actually.
Also give him a 7.
I don't know. He's a silly guy, right?
Mhm.
But then, uh, he's got that he's got that no character or little character development in um season one, and or he had character development. He was just boring in season one, honestly. And then, season two, he took on the crazy Gandhi because they had to get rid of Gandhi. Um, and I don't know. He is very weird. He did get better, but it was very odd. Um, However,
Yeah.
I do enjoy that setup for JFK X Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's definitely my OTP right now.
Um, yeah, so I give it a 7 as well.
Okay, it's gonna be a 29. Puts him in A tier, I suppose. All right, now it's Mr. B. Anyone want to go
Yo,
first?
It's
I like Mr. B.
Mr. Beast is epic.
I don't
Mr.
know
B.
why, but I really liked his episode in season 2. That was
I
probably
was
like
about to
one.
That
say,
was a really good
dude,
episode.
I loved learning Mr. B lore, and like also just in general, he's always been funny. Like, where my bitch is at, you know? It's like it's funny as fuck. I love him.
Love him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
It's
forgot
so
to
Well,
I forgot to just press that to get rid of the ads. All right, all right. You guys still see my screen, right? And shit.
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Anyway, so, yeah, I like Mr. B too. He's one of the like 3 characters I can do impressions of. He's very funny. I like how he says Wesley. I like how he calls
Yeah.
everyone Wesley. That's funny. Apart from like sometimes when he doesn't, sometimes he just like calls Joan in season 2, and that's kind of that throws me the fuck off. But uh, either way, I think Mr. B is like an 8 out of 10.
I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
I'd say an 8.
I say 8 as well. He's
All
such a
right,
good character.
all right. That's if everyone gives him an 8, that gives him a 32. So he's just shy of S tier.
Damn.
I had to stare at her for a second to remember her name, and I
Candy.
think, okay, yeah,
I
I
think it's Candy. I'm not sure.
Candide.
Candide? Is it Candide?
I have no idea. Look, that should speak volumes. The fact that I've watched season 2 twice and I still can't remember her name.
Dude, I always do that when watch shows and go, what?
No, she's
Watch
a villain, but
I'll
that's
do
literally
this.
all that's good about her.
She was the villain in like the last episode, and that was it. She's a glorified background character, is what she is.
Yeah.
She like adds nothing to the show.
Mhm.
Gonna
I
give
Yeah,
I did like dynamics between her and the guy. I forgot his name.
Scudworth.
Yes, I loved their dynamic. It was very funny to me, and I did like the episode where it was like the retreat, the work retreat, and
That
I think that was really funny. Um, I think that she didn't play like a huge role, but it still added like a little bit of suspense, quote unquote, I guess. But
Yeah, but
she isn't my favorite
I
though.
don't know. I felt like she could have been taken out of the show until like the last episode, and not much would have really changed. I feel like half the time, if this was season one, whenever she would appear, uh, it would just be Scudworth calling with the board of shadowy figures. Like if you just wrote like replaced her with like the board, then I don't think any of the plots would really change at all.
Makes sense. No, that's true.
And also, I liked Scudworth's dynamic with Mr. B better.
Fair.
it threw me off that she was Joan's foster mom for
I also
season.
thought that was really pointless.
I
Like,
was like, why is that a thing? When did this happen?
yeah, but it's stupid, but yeah, I'm giving her like a 3.
I give her a 3, probably a 2 actually.
I would give her a 4.
Yes, and I was thinking 4 as well.
Yippee.
13 out of 40 puts her in C tier somehow. Alright, Cleopatra, Ayana's favorite character.
It is my favorite character of the
Really?
show. I do love Cleo. I do. I would
Damn.
say she's S tier material, but I do love Cleo.
I think Cleo is entertaining in season 1 a lot,
Worse in
right?
season 2.
But then it's once season 2 rolls around, she's also basically a background character until
Right.
she gets with Frida, and like that's upsetting.
I will say, I think she could have had more character in season 2, but I did love how immediately, like, when there was tension between her and Frida, she went into her same old, like, flirting habits. It was really funny to see because I was like, we didn't get to see that for most of it.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
don't
I don't
like
know.
how they just turned her into a basic mean girl in season 2. That's what it kind of
Mm,
felt like that to me.
I also think though, like season 2 struggled with screen time.
Oh yeah, because in season
Like
1 there was like 5
Topher
main characters.
Topher was supposed to be he was literally in the intro and we like never see him.
Yeah,
fair.
he was like in the intro. He appeared in episodes 1 and 2, and then they forget about him until episode 8.
Yeah.
Real.
In general, season 2 struggled with screen time, but I do love Cleo. She's iconic.
I
The
mean,
bacon
if I were
queen.
to like solve season two's screen time problem, I'd probably get rid of Candide and Harriet. Maybe combine Frida and Confucius into one character, and leave Topher because Topher's Topher. He's so great, and
He's
and I
super fun.
and I think that'd solve the screen time problem ish if we just started trimming fat. But yeah, Cleo's fine. I give her a 7.
I give her an 8 or 9.
What do
Probably
you say about her, Quinn and a bin?
She's a fun character. Um, yeah, wait, I'm sorry, one sec.
I think that I like Cleo. I think she's not as present and she's not like my favorite, but I do think that she was required for a lot of the setup and shit during like the first season especially. And I did enjoy her character. She's very goofy. So I'd probably say a 7.
She does have some pretty great moments. Like she has really good like unintentional one-liners like wow, Abe, your homoerotic gesture helped me change my view on people with ADD. It's like
Oh
how,
god.
how do you
That's
write that
that's a
shit?
quote to remember.
Quinn, what was your score again?
I give her a 7 as well. Yeah,
Alright,
good
30 out of 10.
character.
Another A tier character.
Okay.
Yes.
Sacagawea. I probably what?
No, go first. Go first. Go
I
first.
probably couldn't tell you her personality if I tried. I mean, she's basically just another background character, right? That pops up every once in a while. But I really like her design. Uh, and I think she is kind of cool, you know. But other than that,
I love. Well, I agree. I love her design, and I really wish that we. I She seems like the kind of nerdy character that I don't wasn't really part of the main cast, and I was like, I kind of wish we had more of a nerdy character in the main cast. Someone who's like a book smart person, not like I don't know. I think I would have liked her more if she wasn't a background character, but obviously it's how it works.
yeah. Uh, I don't know. I'll give her like a six. That's not a negative six per se. It's just a six, but you know she could be more kind of six.
I could agree with that. Go with the six too.
Mhm.
All right, what do you guys say?
I don't remember Sacagawea like
Yeah, I
other
was
than the
about to
first
say.
episode.
I don't
Um,
remember her either.
I remember she made out with George Washington Carver.
I did not remember that at all. But I
yeah,
also have a
no, I don't,
bad attention span, so you know.
that
But
too.
I think she does seem like she has a cool design though, so I'd probably say a four, maybe.
All right,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I give her a four. She just wasn't really there.
all right. 20 out of 40. That places her in B tier, I suppose. Uh, Marie Curie, I think her name is. Uh, I don't know. I didn't really like her that much.
I don't
Mhm.
care for her at all. She doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, other than like crush on Gandhi or whatever, I don't care for her at all. Like she doesn't have like a single line in season 2, and if she continued like that, I probably wouldn't lose any sleep at night.
Mhm. I know. I'm like she was funny with Gandhi, but as soon as he was gone, it was like there wasn't really a point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mm,
mhm.
I
Ew. I don't. I like barely remember her.
oh yeah. I'm also giving her a 2.
Um I would say a 3, I think.
Quib.
I say, I say two as well. She was the part of the dry humping Gandhi bit, which was funny.
Yeah.
Um, so that gives her some points there, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. She's not the best character overall.
Bro's sipping.
Like
Yeah. All right. All right.
That
wow.
was like ASMR.
It's
Next.
like
All right. All right. Next bumper sticker is
Mhm.
Confucius.
I liked him. I liked him, I'll be honest.
I
He
I
was
liked how he
funny.
I liked how he was a
Like,
rich kid. Yeah.
dude, I fucking loved the bit of him just like slowly losing followers as he was streaming.
It's
That
so
shit was
funny.
funny as fuck. It was
I,
so fucking funny.
I liked how he's like, "You guys mind if I kick off a fundraising montage?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And then he like presses the button, and he
Yeah,
gets his mom to write him a check for $100,000.
Dude, that was funny.
that was really funny. I laughed really hard at that.
yeah,
I I like the bit in the Cleo and Joan episode where he was just like kind of entirely invisible to Cleo.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
I
That was
feel like
funny.
he'd have be a lot better if he had a lot more screen time. Like
Right.
he could definitely be the replacement for Gandhi full on if they just gave him more screen time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I really liked Confucius. I liked him and Harriet as well. So there's that.
Right, me too.
They were cute.
They were really cute.
had more time.
I think I would give him an 8.
I agree with that. I give him an 8.
Honestly, yeah, I'll settle for. Well, hmm. I'll settle for a 7. He would be an 8, but I'm giving him 7 just due to his screen time problem.
I give him an 8 as well. I like the episode where Abe was just in his basement.
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
Oh,
he's
wasn't
so
that
silly.
JFK?
Oh
Wait,
yeah, it
no,
was
that was
JFK.
JFK.
It was
Fuck,
Dude, yeah, that one was
the
really
Rose night.
that
good.
was a good episode.
All right,
He's
No,
just
30.
because
such.
yeah, Abe was with Columbus. I forgot.
It's
Yeah,
so
And the
good.
Topher had screen time.
I like how he's like, no, this is how we argue. This is how we fight nowadays, and he just gives
Mhm.
JFK the blue light glasses.
The way that
Oh god,
Kamei just corrects the fucking your.
it's so Ayana
That
core.
is me. That is what I do.
It's Ayana core.
All right, next up is uh
Frida.
Frida. Yeah, I almost forgot.
Dude, I actually really love Frida. Like I'm a
Rita
big
was a
Frida
wonderful
stan.
character.
She was okay.
I I really liked just like how she was, you know? I don't know how to describe it. She added a good like stable, just kind of like
Yeah,
thing to fall back on.
nice
And then
villain.
also I really liked uh when Cleo started flirting with her and her gay panic set in and she just fucking died cuz that's me. So like
Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't really care for her all that much
Yeah.
until she got for with like Cleo, cause like she felt very one note to me, like, oh, she's the cool one. Wow, how how energetic. But then she like got the gay panic shit, and I'm like, wow, I kind of care about
mhm.
this character now. So she's like a 7 for me.
I like Frida. I like how calm she is. Again, I
Mhm.
agree with like I kind of didn't really care about her until Cleo came in. Like I also thought her unibrow bit was really funny.
It was. I loved
Her
it.
Yeah,
unibrow and the whole Cleo and her talking using eyebrow
That was
like
so funny.
was also funny, but it's kind of annoying that like her and Harriet were like best friends at the beginning of the season, but then they like don't interact toward the end of the season.
That's true.
That was
It's
annoying
it's
to
cause
me.
they started putting their hoes before bros.
Yeah,
So
no.
true.
her and Cleo were a power couple, and it was really funny. So there's that. I'd probably give
Mhm.
her a 7 as well.
I think I would give her honestly, I'm going to give her a 9 cuz I think she's one of my favorite characters.
Ooh, I didn't expect that. Quib, what about you?
I was gonna give her a 9 as well. She's a really
Yo,
fun character, and I like how calm she is. Yeah,
All right.
I
great
he's
minds
so
think alike for real.
on God.
All right.
Mine.
That's 32, so another just shy of A tier.
My damn.
I mean S tier. Next up is Toots. Yeah, Joan's blind foster dad. I thought he was really funny. Not gonna lie.
Me too. Me too.
I like literally don't remember him.
I I do remember him. I think he was very goofy. I think he added like a humor aspect to it that you
Yeah,
couldn't have really found otherwise, you know?
I really
Which
liked
is
the
neat.
saxophone bit.
Yeah,
Season 1. Yeah, that was really funny.
he's so funny. I liked all the shit with like him and Cleo's foster mom too. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
He's funny. You know, he didn't show up as much, so obviously he's not that important to the plot and stuff, but like he was funny, you know? I think I would give him like a 6.
I'll give him like I'll give him a 7 again.
I
I
give
like
him a
a
6.
comment about him, but I don't remember what my comment was, and like that's it. That's literally all I remember about this guy is I made it like one comment about him because you guys were like talking about him or something, and I looked up and I went made a comment and then just looked back down at my phone, so I don't remember him at all.
Well, you did a lot of those comments, so you
I
know,
remember I feel like I remember a good portion of season 1 for someone who only half paid attention. But like that was only because I remember stuff from the main characters, not literally none of the side characters. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll give him a 4 because I think I thought he was funny when I made that comment, but I like don't remember it. So there's that.
Quib.
I forgot what I said. I think I said
You
a
said 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 23 out of 40. G spot.
G spot 10. 10.
10.
10.
Yeah, 10.
10.
Then
10 still?
G spot 10.
God. He's God.
Absolutely 10.
All right,
No
yeah.
questions asked.
Oh yeah, dude,
Moving on.
he's funny as hell. It
Dude, they
I
gave him
know, yeah, I know that they really had no choice but to take him out of season 2, but God, in a perfect world, he should have been.
I
he would have made season 2 so much better. Like
Yeah,
season 2 would be mid if Gandhi was in it.
it's like
he's just like, yeah, he's the character, you know?
it wouldn't have it's like Clone High without Gandhi is like South Park without Cartman or Futurama without Bender. You just can't like take out the like one of the poster boys of the show with the humor.
Mm,
Oh god,
yeah. He was a
dude,
very
for real.
tasty character. Loved him.
I just want
I
someone to love, dry hump, leave, brag about, and then is that too much to ask?
oh god, dude, I love him. He's so fucking funny, and he's literally me. He's me IRL, you know?
He's one of the reasons we call our friends G Spot.
Exactly.
And that half stems from me just wanting to call one of my friends G Spot and finding the first person I can think of with who started with a G. Anyway, uh, next up is George Washington Carver.
Mm,
Funny. I mean, he wasn't really present, but he was funny, you know?
I don't know.
I,
I
I liked the episode with him and G Spot because that was funny.
Yeah, that's the main reason he's on the tier list in the first place. Like, just for that episode, he was important enough. And yeah, I thought they were funny. Like,
they were
look out for that water tower.
Oh
I
god.
did not enjoy the peanut.
Oh, the peanut
No.
was annoying.
The peanut set me off for whatever reason. I was like
Oh my
genuinely
gosh, I
scared every
forgot.
time the peanut came up.
Fine. I
The
don't really
peanut,
have an
the peanut
opinion.
gave me the ick.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I'll rank him like a 5.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'd say
I'd
5
say
as
a
well.
5, yeah.
Mm.
All right, another another B tier character, but honestly, he feels more like a
I
C
feel like
tier.
he's
Yeah.
C, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I,
too mid to be B.
Yeah.
Zoe and Quinn already know my opinion on Harriet a bit too
SMH.
well. Yeah, uh,
Yeah, you're not a Harriet fan.
not
Or
not very much. She's well, what do you say? She's not funny. She's boring. She's a total drama reject. She she well, she was interesting when she had the love triangle with JFK, and then that ended like an episode later. I don't care for this character at all. I just don't care. She's another like glorified background character who they gave too much screen time to, and like
Uh, I do understand that they had trouble with screen time, but like honestly, I like her because she's so me IRL. Like I loved when she just could not muster up the courage to tell Joan to shut the fuck up about the show shit. And then also when she was freaking out about the test and all that, that's so me IRL. And like I love her. I love her and she's just a person, you
I
know?
think it's another thing with her voice actor. Her voice actor just doesn't do it for me. She doesn't have that like delivery, you know.
I get that. I also just I liked her with Confucius, so I think I
They
would give
They
I
were
agree.
kind of cute.
Yeah, they were
Right?
really cute.
She's just super cute, and I think she's just such a sweetie pie. I think that's why I
I
like her. I
know.
don't care about her being funny. She's so sweet. I love
She's a. I enjoyed her. Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
she's cool.
I think I would give her an 8.
I'd give her an 8.
Quib.
Yeah, I'd say 8 as well. She's funny. I
Here
like
to
her.
here to muddle it down with my 4.
Oh
4?
Oh shit.
no.
Okay, she's still
All
my
right, all
10.
right. Not all right. JFK.
10, 10,
Yeah.
10.
hmm Not.
Yeah, I don't know if there's debating about that.
No one's gonna debate with. If you're telling. Hold on. Let me fix something here. If if you're telling me that JFK is so much as a 9 out of 10, we're done
Right.
being friends.
Actually, Aiden, I think he's a 3 out of
Kill
10.
yourself. So, as I was saying,
Wow.
JFK
Oh,
is
good.
really funny. He makes me jealous as a writer. Like, man, why couldn't I have thought of that?
Dude, for real.
I
He's
think
so fucking funny.
I think about him on the daily. Uh,
Aiden, are you gay for JFK?
no,
He has
I'm
a
not.
hyperfixation. Leave the boy be.
Uh, we do impressions of him, all 4 of us,
Oh, yeah.
and what else do I have to say? I mean, Himbo JFK wasn't as good as like Womanizer JFK, but I still think Himbo JFK in season 2 made a lot of sense.
Hmm.
Like he's still very likable. Uh,
I loved Himbo JFK.
I I really like the fucking smart. Like when he's in
That was
the
funny as
desert and he just
fuck.
super smart. That was his best bit in season 2. I liked that part. That was funny.
I
Hmm.
loved in season 1 when he was like questioning his sexuality when Joan started cross
Dude,
dressing.
that's so funny. I
Uh,
hope I give a man a gay panic like that someday.
gay Foster. You hope you give a man a gay panic even though you're a woman.
Fuck. It's okay. We stay cis. Let's move on
Gay
to the next
foster
podcast sticker.
dads. Do you mind if I watch Will and Grace with you guys?
On God.
I I
It's so
called
funny.
Tyler TFK sometimes because their last name is Kennedy.
On God.
I,
It's
I
amazing,
called
by
her
the way.
dad that John F guy I've heard so much about. Uh
That is
okay,
amazing.
okay, Joan. Yeah.
I I actually liked Joan a lot.
Joan
I
was.
think that she like I liked her especially in the first season, I think, just because it was so funny to see her unbelievably infatuated with Abe and like I don't know, it was just really funny. I liked her stereotype, but obviously also she's a goth woman, so like I can't help myself, but like, you know.
I think the best way for me to describe Joan is in season 1, she's like season 1 Gwen, right? But in season 2, she's like season 5 Gwen, where she's all nice and shit now. Uh, I feel like they had to nerf both JFK and Joan to make their ship work. Whereas JFK, it still made sense. Himbo JFK is still like, something that can be JFK. I think nice, non sarcastic Joan didn't work very well.
Mhm.
And that's why I think uh episode 4 was her best episode. It was the one with like Cleo's takeover or whatever. Uh
Mhm.
her best
Yeah,
episode in season 2, I should say. Uh
I did like that.
best episode. I can agree with that. That was the only episode that I actually liked her in. um, Aiden has heard my opinion about season 2, Joe. I used to like Joan, and then season 2 ruined her for me. She got main character syndrome, and so you know how Abe improved in season 2, right? Right, because he's not in the spot
Yeah.
as much.
yeah.
That's because they took away his main character syndrome and gave it to Joan,
For I get that.
and so now I don't like Joan that much.
I like Joan. You
Joan.
goofy.
doing the clone high hand is literally my
Mm-hmm.
gender goals.
Exactly.
Um, yeah,
Pop
I,
off.
I think it
I
does make sense how everyone likes Joan in season 2 cuz like, oh, it's 2023, emos are cool now, but
Mm,
but I think it's a bit odd how 3 characters have crushes on Joan.
damn, I forgot about that. I
wait,
Wait,
forgot there
what?
was
what?
3 of them.
Oh, three.
Wait,
Yeah,
the third one. Wait, I'm confused.
the Columbus.
JFK, Abe, Topher Bus.
I forgot about that.
That was why he was white leveraging Abe.
I
Anyway,
forgot.
I
Bad.
think I'll have to give Joan like a 7, honestly.
I think I would give her an 8.
Yeah, I give her an 8 too. She was funny. Her
Oh
character
God.
kind of did fall short in season 2, but I really like her though.
Well, I'm gonna do what Aiden did to Harriet and
No.
muffle the scores by giving her a 4. I'm sorry.
It's
My God.
okay. She's still placed at A tier either way.
Oh, thank fuck. I was about to say, ain't no way we're putting her lower than A.
Alright. Scudworth. I love
Yeah.
Scudworth. He's a 10 for me.
Okay, I'd give him like an 8.
I think
Uh,
I
he's
like
very
Mr. B
goofy.
more.
I really like I think the whole thing with like just the complications when he was like with what's her face? I forgot.
Yeah, don't worry, we
But
all did.
I'm
Andy.
forgetting her name. And that's the
Andy.
thing. She's just so not important. But and with Mr. B, his dynamics are just very funny, and he's very silly, goofy. And so I think I give him a 9. Well, an 8. I give him an 8.
Funny. I liked his
yeah,
dynamics. I'd give him an 8.
very silly. I give him a H as well.
Uh, alright, that's a 34. That's our third S tier character. I like Scudworth a lot. He's just generally really funny. I like
Mm-hmm.
doing impressions of him too, because I like how he's just a generic Saturday morning cartoon villain or whatever. But he's like a mad scientist. I think my
For
favorite
real.
episode with him was the one uh with like the skunk, right? That was always trying to kill him.
Yeah, that was funny as
That was
fuck.
a good episode.
Try and catch me, bitch.
Free bacon for Scudworths? Why, I'm a Scudworth.
On God, that was the funniest fucking thing. I love him.
Alright. Topher.
Columbus. Oh, Columbus. He's
He's
so funny. I wish
I
screen time.
love his his wokeness is unmatched.
I
You
know
know?
Woke.
I know
Very
I kind of dogged on Confucius for not having enough screen time and me ranking him lower because of that, but like Columbus is just so funny. Like he never misses. So
Yeah, Columbus makes up for his lack of screen time with his jokes always landing.
yeah,
Mhm.
you have no idea how much this means to me. And I don't want to know.
That's amazing.
I'm not blackmailing you. I'm white leveraging you.
I've
He's just so
already
funny.
quoted him. I can't fight my
Oh,
attraction to a white woman.
oh God. So
It,
funny. I love him. I love him. I think I'd give him a good 9. A 9 just because like he's not like my favorite character, but he's funny, but he also could have had more screen time.
I might also have to give him a 9.
Right, I shall leave you guys here. I'll give him a 9 as well, by the way. Um, my mom's calling me for dinner, and these last two characters I have like zero opinions about.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
So
fair.
you guys can do that, those
All
last two.
right. Bye bye.
Alright, bye
Goodbye.
bye. Quib, what do you have
Have
to say?
6.
Yikes.
6?
Yeah, I thought his like woke bit was funny, indeed. However, comma space. Um, I don't know. I I just didn't really like him.
I get that.
Oh shit, I forgot about the Coney 2012 poster in his locker. Okay, hold on. Um, fuck. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't know. That might bump him up to a 7 because it's fucking funny. So,
Oh well.
Okay, now I'm gonna leave. Bye,
Okay,
guys.
bye
Alright,
bye.
bye.
Love you.
Anyway, that's S tier for Columbus. Definitely the best new character, like without a doubt.
Mhm.
yeah.
Uh, I think I've said this. I've told Zoe this, but like another thing I like about Columbus is that he's just a character that I've never seen on TV before. I've
Yep.
never seen like the overly woke parody on TV before, besides like memes or whatever. So seeing like a character like Topher on TV is just really funny.
Mhm.
It just enhances him.
I love it.
Alright, alright, alright. I have honestly no idea why I put him here, but like scan grade.
Bro, he's funny. He's funny.
I thought his cameo in season 2 was fucking awesome. That was
I
definitely
agree.
a
So
highlight.
excited when we were watching it. You just
Yeah.
started screaming and jumping up and down.
We were like, it's
when
him
he,
again.
Dude,
that
that was
was
the
really
genuine
funny.
reaction I had the first time I watched it too. I was like,
Dude,
holy shit! They brought back scan grade! Yes!
I love it.
Yes! But realistically, though, he's like a 6.
yeah,
I think he's like a 6, yeah.
yeah, he's a 6. I'll put him there.
Alright, and alright, so if we alright, so that's an 18. What do you if we put ourselves into Ayana's shoes, what do you think we'd rate him?
I think we should just put him in B tier, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds fair to me. Genghis Khan is next. Uh
I am 21. Like, that shit's funny as
comes back. I'm not 21.
I'm not 21.
I think Genghis Khan is really funny for like the most absurdist humor. Uh
Mm. I
but
think
like
he's
he
not really
also had a screen
present.
time problem in season 2.
Yeah, I think it's odd because it seems like they're trying to make him not just the background character, but like they're not really doing that well. So that's why it makes it kind of weird. But he is funny. He's one of the funnier background characters, you know. So I think I give him like a, I don't know, a 5, a 6, a 5.
All right. I guess I'll give him a 6.
I give him a 5 as well.
I suppose he could also settle for B tier. Uh,
Uh-huh.
honestly, I'm looking at Van Gogh and I'm like, well, he had one line in like season 1, and then I remembered, oh yeah, they kind of gave him more shit to do in season 2 by having him pop up more often. So I guess we'll rank Van Gogh too.
He's funny. I
Also,
like him.
Van Gogh is extremely popular online for some reason.
That makes sense.
That's probably
And
why they
he's
gave
so
him
fucking
more
funny.
background character stuff.
That makes sense. I did like him. He was funny. I liked the moments he was present, and like the whole bit, like in season 1 with Gandhi being on the suicide hotline with with Van Gogh was the
Yeah, he's like,
funniest fucking thing.
I'm sorry, Van Gogh. Can you speak up?
God, it was so bad, but it was so funny because of that.
Hey guys, would Gandhi have anyone on speakerphone?
Oh, he would never. It's so funny. It's so funny. So I think he's good. I think I'd give him like I want to say a 7, but because he wasn't very present, I think I'm gonna go a 6.
I have to go with a 4 just because he's like a very, aside from like the first episode, he's a very personality-less background
Mm,
character. His whole thing is that he's short, gay twink, and that's it.
I love that.
I don't
Alright,
remember him that much. So I'm gonna give him like a 4 as well.
alright. I imagine Ayana wouldn't rate him very high either, so he'll get C tier.
Mhm.
Is there anyone else we think that we should rank here?
I don't think so.
Alright. then I suppose this is our list. It's a pretty good one. I
You
agree
got all
with
your characters you wanted on the S tier.
that. Yeah, that's weird. All the characters I would rank S tier somehow made S tier. All of them, everyone.
Right? You're just influential like that.
Uh-huh. I mean, there's not really any surprise with Abe and I mean not Abe, JFK and Gandhi making S tier.
And on God, they're the characters.
They're such silly little guys.
All
For
right,
real.
I guess. All right, got. I guess we're making a hell of a boss tier list next time. Zoe, did you see how they released episode 5?
They did? I haven't watched
Yeah,
it yet.
they released episode 5 of season
Fuck.
2, and then you also have to watch episode 8.
Fuck.
Well,
Yippee.
anyway, yeah, I guess we'll do a hell of a boss tier list next time, maybe. But yeah,
Sounds good.
guys, say bye YouTube.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.
Bye YouTube. Like and subscribe or whatever.